I guess we can go ahead and get the ball rolling here.
Yeah.
All right, so welcome in everyone to the Adrenaline Dubs Q&A. I'm your host, Diet Dr. Kelp, as well as our other host, Josh. You want to introduce yourself?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wouldn't be Adrenaline Dubs
You
without
try
something
that. Let me
going
try
wrong.
that. Let me try that again. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got
Yes,
you.
yes.
Oh,
No, that
awesome.
scared you.
Awesome. This panel is already messing up. Can you believe it? How's it going? Great to be here.
Just a minor mix-up.
All right, and then do our wonderful guests want to introduce yourselves?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's the end of the panel, guys.
No.
Okay, we'll see you later, guys. That was
And that's a panel. See you next year, guys. Good stuff. Good talk.
Oh.
I'll let the other folks introduce themselves first.
I'll go first then. I'm Sergeant Gerbil.
Hi, I'm
one
Landy.
Of the, shut up. I'm one
All right. Sorry. Move.
I'm one
Go
of the
on.
lead editors for Adrenaline Dubs. I handle all the classic IDW content and the Archie content.
I'll go next. My name is Jean, also known as Jeannie. I do the backgrounds for Archie, and I just do anything art related for Adrenaline. I'm an artist.
Yeah, you are.
I guess it's up to me. For those who do not
Hi,
know me,
everybody. No.
I am
Going
I'm RDC1. I'm also a background artist for IDW, and I also do occasional miscellaneous voices. One would be for Karatia for the unfortunately short-lived Tales dub. Tales, was it 30th anniversary dub? I think it was.
That's the one.
Yep.
I
Rest in
miss
peace,
him
that
every
dub.
day.
Rest in peace.
And I am Landy. I am one of the lead video editors. I voice Sonic, Orbat, Ruff the Skunk, and Lord Hood on Archie. And I just generally manage the channel. Sometimes I do like just little like bullcrap like technical videos or the recent Halloween merch animation.
Nice. I'd also like to point out I am also a member of Adrenaline Dubs. I am the voice of Classic Mighty in the classic IDW stuff, and another voice that I can't say yet.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs
Yes,
up.
you
Hell
voice
yeah.
you voice TBA.
Yeah, I've done some extra
Supposed to
voices in
say
the
it.
background, like some zombots and stuff. But I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not going to say it until I can say that I can say it, because like when someone tells me I can say it.
I was random dude cheering in the background for the issue 30.
The less fortunate.
The less fortunate.
I was zombot number 352. Catch me in that dub.
Yeah,
Getting that
you
dub.
were
Give me the credits.
you were in the list of pour one out. So we pour one out for you.
Yeah, pouring out for Kelpie died. Anyway, this is a Q&A. So, Josh, do you have a question for our lovely panelists?
Tell you the truth, I can't really think of anything just yet. Can y'all? Did my Discord didn't just mess up on me again? Did it?
No, it's fine.
We can hear you. Don't
Okay,
worry.
cool. Okay, cool. I just had to make sure. I can't really think of anything at this particular moment, but I see we have like 5 different people to have their hands raised. You want to
Sounds
start
good.
calling
Let's
people
get
up?
right into it. I was going to just say if you or I had a question for them, then we could go with that. We'll do one question each, but we'll just get right into
I got a question.
Yeah.
Go for it, Landy.
I have a question for God. Why?
That's a good question. That's a good
The
question.
world may never know. All right.
Hey, yo,
His
God,
answer
could you?
would His answer would probably be like, "Why not?"
God,
I'd
please
accept
advise
that.
and follow up with my email.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Josh, you want to go ahead and pick someone from our audience?
Absolutely, I shall. Let me see. Oh, I see a familiar face in here. I'm gonna get MB up in here.
Oh,
Hello,
goodness,
hello.
I'm the sacrificial lamb. Hello.
How's it going?
Hello.
Welcome to your sacrifice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Also,
Hmm.
hi, everyone. How are y'all?
Who is this?
Andy.
Good. Yes.
This
Oh,
is-
no one important. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I do have a question. This is more in related to like voice casting stuff, but I'm curious to know because we y'all do such a great job finding voices for all the lovely characters in IDW and also any of the Sonic characters. But I'm curious, who was the character that was the most difficult to find a voice for?
Oh,
That's a good question.
That's tough because we usually have a good idea of who we want voicing who, but yeah, I don't know. As far as IDW goes, we tend to cast pretty quickly, and we tend to have a good idea of who to shoot for. Recast can sometimes be a little tougher, but honestly, I don't know. We haven't had a major amount of difficulty with casting, at least not as far as IDW is concerned. Archie might be different. Gerbil?
It's a good question. In terms of IDW, do you think maybe someone like Zor was hard to cast for? Because we couldn't really find anyone up until MeToons just sort of threw his hat in the ring.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
And then also, you reckon honestly, just like a few like Zaz as well. Zaz was really hard to find like a good voice for. You reckon?
Yeah,
Any of the Deadly Six, really. I think the only one that came naturally was like Xena and Zavok.
Yeah. And Zamam.
Yeah, Zaman too. In terms of like the like my side of things, I think a really hard voice to find for like Archie was probably Sally. I think it was like I know, there were a few ideas of what I wanted her to sound like in my head, but obviously it was hard to articulate what exactly I wanted, so the casting process was pretty hard. But I think, yeah, one of our voice actors had a naturally, what's the word?
Authoritative?
Assertive, like, sort of voice. Was obviously, like, female. And so I think it was one of those situations where it was like, say that again. Not like we didn't really like pick a voice, so to speak. We just heard them do it in a voice call. We're like, okay, wow, that's pretty much what we wanted.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It was similar with Smithy actually. Dr. Bean, he was a server booster, and I'd hang out with him and sometimes play Risk of Rain with him and stuff. And I was just listening to him talk, and we were in the process of casting the Diamond Cutters, and I just sent an image of Smithy to Ryan, and I said Dr. Bean, and they were like, "Yes, let's do it." So I did.
That's so fitting. Actually, very fitting.
He's a black guy from the UK, like that's a very particular type of voice, and I was just it was great to listen to, and he's just a really chill, down to earth dude. So like, I just thought of Smithy immediately when just putting the math together in my head. Originally, I wasn't sure if I wanted to cast like people with like other sorts of accents from around the UK, but I think Dr. Bean's Smithy was like when I kind of put it into place and was like, okay, so the other Diamond Cutters should sound like from that region.
Well, we gave Jewel a British accent at one point, didn't we? But we walked it back a little bit because it was too hard to do.
Yeah, originally I wanted something that was like Aquamarine from Steven Universe, and Andrew was kind of doing that, but I could tell that the British accent was kind of a struggle because she was a little new to voice acting at that time, from what I understand. But eventually I just decided, all right, just relax on it, and she went for what the current Jewel voice is.
Yeah, I think
that's awesome.
And her voice acting has improved a lot, so I have no doubts that she could really just home run a British accent now, but that's not really what we're going for with Jewel now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could also kind of say that like when you asked me to voice like Mighty the other character on Gerbil's case, but like it was literally just like, hey, can you do this? And I said sure.
That's awesome.
Originally,
We
Classic
love that.
Mighty was
Landy
my
asked me to do
regular
one.
voice.
Yeah, like Landy asked me to do one, like for Mighty's case, for Classic Mighty, like Landy, like there was some discussion about like bringing in like Mighty for another classic Sonic comic. I wasn't sure which one it was, but Landy was just when I looked back at like the chat, it was like, let's bring in Kelp. That was basically it. And I was like,
I think
sure,
that was
I'm
me.
in.
There.
And then
think it was
Gerbil
me,
just
wasn't
approached
it?
me about the other one, which I'm not going to share yet. But
I think I approached you for both of them.
yeah,
Because I handled the classic IDW stuff as well, and I
yeah,
was
that's
like,
right. Yeah, so
yeah.
you approached me for Mighty, and you approached me for the other one. I'm not going to share yet, but yeah.
Yeah.
So Gerbil's taking all the credit. Got it.
I wouldn't want
cheered
Lane
into a
taking credit for something
microphone.
that he didn't do.
Yeah, my role in that casting was pretty much just saying yes.
To be
just-
fair, I don't remember the exact context. It was a while ago, so that's on me. But
Oh, I have it right
just
here.
cheered in.
Gerbil said, "I'm gonna. Are you okay with me casting someone else for Mighty?" And I said, "Yeah." I was thinking somebody who sounds like Luke from Street Fighter 6, and he was thinking Kelp, and I'm like, "Yeah, that works."
Excellent. Sorry, Josh, did you have something?
Oh no, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just throwing in a little joke there. I just cheered into a microphone for a thing, and it popped in as additional voices, and I thought that was cool. But that was
Yeah.
other than that, I'm just here.
Oh, congratulations! That makes you a voice actor on a Joe.
Absolutely. Background work is work.
the pinnacle role
like
of
less
Zombot
fortunate.
387. They said, "All right, I'm gonna need you to die."
All right, I'm gonna need you right here. I guess this is. I apologize if I'm taking up too much time, but I still remember when Gerbil, because I have done like, what was it for Shadowfall 2? You're like, hey, I need female woman to scream. Can you like scream? I'm like, yeah. Here.
Yeah. Sometimes
Alright.
casting is just like that, where we'll just go to someone random in the server or in our friend group and be like, "Can you just like scream and record it?"
Epic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
let's
sure.
listen. I mean that's work, you know.
True.
Well, thank you for the question.
Yeah, thank y'all so much for your time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You are
Have
not
a good night,
welcome.
everyone.
Oh.
Hey, see you later. Thanks for the question.
Freaking Gerbil. Anyway,
All right, I guess it's my pick, right? Let's
go
see
for it.
here. Let's go with Vivi the Vixen. Come on up.
I saw this person earlier.
Your mic is muted, by the way.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hello,
All good.
everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, let's say I really like the job that you guys do in Adrenaline Dubs, your videos. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, fake fan here, but like I haven't caught up to like recent like videos and stuff like that because of like life and like school related things. But I promise I will catch up with like a lot of the stuff that I missed.
You ain't gonna
But,
promise anything. Your schoolwork's more important.
Yes.
You know,
But,
we just thank you for being a fan anyway.
You better
Like,
catch up,
genuinely.
otherwise I'll be very, very upset. No, I'm kidding.
No. But what's it? I recently saw that I watched like a bit of the what was it, the Sonic Rush redub, right? That you guys did. And I was wondering, are you guys gonna do like more like DS, maybe like Game Boy kind of like styled redubs, like maybe for like Sonic Advanced or like any games like that, or is that on the hush hush?
So Gerbil, you can actually probably talk about one of them you were thinking of.
Yeah, that's okay. So it's occurred to me that like every single production we have, I contribute to it in some way. And it's only just dawning on me that like someone has asked like 4 different series and they've all been done by me. I think that obviously the Rush dub was just sort of impulsive. Like I think we'd had, correct me if I'm wrong, Lenny'd probably know, but I think we've had plans for something like the Rush dub specifically for a while. We just never really sort of shot the gun on it. It was actually only because I quit one of my jobs around the time that we did the Rush dub. I quit my job because I hated it, and I needed like a distraction, so I decided to dub the entirety of Sonic Rush. And but after that, like obviously we put a lot of effort into it. We are working on like a little bit of a behind the scenes video as well to show like how it was made, you know, all the issues that arose during that time and stuff like that. But like to answer your question, like we do have plans to do other games. We do now at least. We do have plans to do one game that I can't talk about. Well, I won't talk about because it's actually I'm not dubbing it. It's actually someone else in our team that's dubbing it. And we are also dubbing the entirety
Sonic
of Sonic
Schoolhouse.
Rush Adventure. It is Sonic Schoolhouse.
Freaking knew it.
It's Sonic Chronicles. Every single
Oh,
dialogue
God.
option
Oh,
and
no.
Oh
tree.
God, can you
Oh,
imagine
no.
Every dialogue tree we're dubbing.
Including
Yeah.
the
No, but Sonic Rush Adventure. We are doing Sonic Rush Adventure. We have started production of it. We have a logo for it and everything.
It's yeah.
Sweet.
Rush Adventure's definitely coming out. Isn't that the one you're doing in Premiere, or did you move back?
Well, we were gonna. So the only reason I was gonna do it in Premiere is because Skrillo wanted to help out with it. But like Skrillo has just been busy recently, so I decided to just stay with something I'm more familiar with.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
Understandably so.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, I
Well,
kind
thank
of
you
had
for
a
the
feeling that
question.
Rush Adventure was gonna be like next, because I'm like everybody loves the Rush series, so like,
Yeah.
you know, Marine was introduced in Adventure, so and everybody likes Marine, so
I don't think
Wait.
everyone stayed till the end of that video. But after the credits of that dub, there is a little teaser for the Rush Adventure dub. There's a little an animation we made for it. So if you go to the very end of the video of the Rush dub, there's a little animation teasing the next dub.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, any game that has scenes. I mean, I don't want to say that we've got plans for all this, but any game that has scenes that don't have voices, like if the game is unvoiced, besides like just character, it's like Rush where you have gameplay voices, but not like cutscene voices. That's something that we're eyeballing and considering. So potentially, something like Battle in the future could be on the table. Something like advanced titles, maybe. Chronicles, probably not, for reasons that we just went over.
Redacted.
We are doing
Yeah.
the Rush trilogy. So we are doing Rush Adventure, and Colors DS. Those ones are ones that we're absolutely doing. Other
Yeah.
ones are just sort of up in the air.
nice, sweet. But
Yeah.
thank you so much for answering my question, and hope you guys have a good day.
You too.
No
Thanks
worries.
for the
Thank
question.
you.
Thank you, Vivi.
Alrighty. How about our guests? You want to pick someone?
I
Let me
guess you-
look. Let's see. We got. I'll just pick the one who's listed top.
Go for it.
Jose Unleashed.
Josie.
Hey, good afternoon, guys.
How's it
Hello.
going?
Hello.
Hi.
All right.
hello.
Nice to meet you. Great to see you. Josh, Dr. Kelb, Gene, Art, Sergeant Gerbil, Max. I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, my question for all of you guys in particular, since you guys do like voice acting, assuming some of you guys do voice acting, which animation company would you like to voice for?
Good question.
That's a good
I'll let
question.
Landy
Yes.
take away that one.
I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Because the way it. Oops. Hang on.
Oh wait, no, they're dead.
they're not.
If I were to pick,
For now.
I were to pick, like me personally, if I were to voice for a company, it would have to be Flying Bark. Like if
Ooh.
Flying Bark was making an animation and they needed a voice for it, that's what I would shoot for because I just love Flying Bark and their stuff. Despite,
Likewise.
you know, the thing that they. The stuff that they put their animators through, but that's another conversation, honestly.
Oh, okay. What about the rest of you?
Yeah, honestly, I think I'd also answer Flying Bark. Like their projects have been really crazy, like really
Ooh.
good as of recently, and
I know.
I'd love to if I had the chance.
So
Ah.
But that's a good choice. I would also agree Flying Bark as well.
All right, 2 for 2. Nice. All right, Dr. Kelb, Josh, Landy, Sergeant Gerbil.
Well, I mean, this isn't our panel. We're hosting.
Why not? I mean, you guys can count too.
That's why.
If you had
that's
to
why
choose, what would you choose if you had to?
if this is, I mean, this is what we had. What was the question again?
If
If there was
yeah, if you guys were to voice in any animation company, what would it be?
I mean, honestly, and with Landy, that's kind of difficult for me as well. I feel like I feel like I kind of have the same mindset as he does. I just kind of like being kind of somebody that gets around.
So you two are short-sighted. Gotcha. So, I'm just kidding.
What? I'm sorry. What?
I'm just kidding.
Stop talking.
Okay. All right. What about you, Sergeant Gerbil?
I'm not really a voice actor, but if I had to pick one, like Funimation would have been cool if it was still around.
All
They have
right.
a lot of folks in Adrenaline who really want to be who wanted to be a part of Funimation. I think Here Comes Mongo actually
Yeah.
went to the studio in like Texas and like manually auditioned there for a
Yeah,
role.
technically,
yeah.
if I might interject, sorry for interrupting. Technically, it is still a thing. It's just now Crunchyroll instead of Funimation. I do
Oh
want to
yeah,
clarify.
gotcha. Well, yeah, that would be my answer. Whatever Funimation is nowadays, or whatever
Yeah.
it's a part of.
I've
And
got
now they're
two.
currently owned by Sony, for what I've heard.
Yeah, they've been owned by Sony. That's not new.
I've got two. Um,
All right.
One is Aardman. All the stuff that they do with stop motion and with like Wallace and Gromit and things like that. I think that would be really cool.
Oh,
Granted,
all
do I
right.
have a snowball's chance in hell of doing that? Probably not, but I'd love to. And the other is Ember Lab. Their game Kena Bridge of Spirits was really good. I really liked that, and they got their start as like an animation studio with the Majora's Mask Terrible Fate short. If you ever saw that on YouTube, the really impressive Majora's Mask short.
Oh,
that
the
was
fan
them.
made one?
Yeah, the one that was like it was like really high quality HD animation. It was really good. That was them, and then they went on and made Kena Bridge of Spirits for the PS5 and stuff like that, and that was also really good. So if I had to choose,
Oh.
those would be the two.
All right. That's pretty cool. That's very interesting. All right, Landy, you're the last one. Got anything in your mind?
I don't typically think in terms of like animation studios. It's usually just like, I guess the companies that make different kinds of media, like, and outsource to those studios. Something by Powerhouse is like a really normie answer. Flying Bark is as well, but both of those not off the table for me, in my opinion. Those would be just dream projects because I'm really impressed by what they do. But trying to jog my memory of animation studios.
Yeah, don't worry. You can take your time, or I don't want to waste any more of your breath because people will have their questions. All right. But anyways, I really do appreciate all you guys' answers. So I really do appreciate it, and keep up the good work. As for your work on Adrenaline Dubs, yeah. But anyways, you guys have fun, do what you can, and have fun. I'll see you guys real soon.
Take it easy.
Thank you so much for watching.
All right, peace.
Yeah, I'm not sure. All right. I'm not sure what the hell that last sentence was supposed to mean, but all right. Moving on. I guess whoever's next.
Gerbil, you want to pick someone?
Honestly, someone can pick for me. I'm not particularly bothered.
It's all good.
Actually, I also can't see the audience for some reason.
You can't?
Oh, hang on. Wait, no, I can now. I'm good.
Okay.
We live in. You know what? Actually, do. Yeah, we'll just go from the top of the list. Chris 250505. If anyone wants to.
The guy who
Yeah,
likes
all right.
25s.
Well then.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, the third time I heard that joke.
Yeah, I was there in Sydney Robinson's panel. I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, how you doing? You got a question?
Yeah. How you guys doing? First of all.
Doing okay.
Good. How are you?
Oh,
Yeah, we're doing good.
complain.
So my question is, what was honestly like? What was a dub that you feel like was your best work?
All or nothing.
You go, Lenny.
All or nothing without question. I like Battle for Angel Island a lot, but I feel like with what I've learned, I would go back and change a lot of it. Also, I was experimenting a lot with that one, so you can see like some of the ideas I was trying, like darkening other panels that weren't in focus, but they didn't really stick with the rest of the video, and it's kind of inconsistent. But with All or Nothing, it's pretty consistent the whole way through. But yeah, that, and not just like from the perspective of me working on it too. Like I think just every single person's work was at its absolute best on that, and it all came together really, really well. I've said, actually multiple of us, I believe, have said that on previous panels, but it's because it's true. It's hard. It's a hard work to top, really. But I will say the Sonic Rush dub, that one is absolutely insane. Everybody was on their A game there as well, but also it's a completely different kind of dub because it's not just dubbing a comic. Like you've got to like recreate the scenes and stuff, make new stuff like we did. It's a lot more involved. Although personally, I can't speak that much to that because most of what I did was just voices and filtering everybody's audio. Gerbil would have a little more to say about that.
Pretty much agree with Landy. I think the funnest issue to work on, I think the most hype issue to work on was probably All or Nothing. I think that one was like everyone was doing something, you know what I mean? It was one of those issues where just everyone was involved in some capacity. And I think that was really cool. It was one of those issues where we all just brought it all together and just made something that was like crazy good. Like that dub's almost got 1 million views. I think it's 10K views away from being at 1 million.
Sick.
But
yeah.
like in terms of a dub that I'm like most proud of, or like it's
What?
probably just the Rush dub. What?
Forgot to mute your mic, Landy.
Oh. I think he muted it. I think he did it manually. I think he did it on his like mic.
Yeah, I have to do it on my interface.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's all good.
Yeah,
I heard what?
I think but I think the Rush dub is the longest dub on our channel.
Yeah, I
Is
think
it?
so. No, I'm pretty sure.
I think other than the
Like,
longest-
if it's
longest original though.
Yeah,
Is
I just
the
looked.
other one-
It is. Yeah, sorry for cutting off. I was looking at the channel. Yeah, it's 45 minutes 31 seconds.
Yeah,
That
and
might
so for every single frame of that dub, you know, every single dialogue, every single like cutscene, I manually recreated everything from scratch. So I redid like the interface, I redid the sprites, I put the map together in like a high definition manner. I color coded the text as well. I did all the sound effects. Like it was a very strenuous dub. It took a long time, and
Yeah.
the Rush dub is like 3 times the size of Rush, so that's gonna be well over an hour dub, which is not
Even
looking
sound-
forward to that. But I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to having it on the channel.
Yeah, it even sounds DS like. It's crazy.
Yeah. We tried to
Yeah,
make
well-
it just like a dub that just felt like it was from the DS. Like, what would this feel like if the game had voices at the time from the voice cast and was just like more, you know, just fleshed out? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I will say, like, I noticed like the coloration difference, like the coloration specifically because I like studied like graphic design and things like that in school. So like seeing the difference in like All or Nothing and the Metal Sonic like Battle for Angel Island arc, it stuck out to me. Like the colors were popping.
Oh yeah, like I'd be like,
Definitely.
like
Oh,
not
yeah.
to kiss butt or nothing, but I don't know how y'all do it sometimes. I'm like, whoa, man.
Yeah, what he's talking about is All or Nothing. For like the first time, we actually have the video in technically CMYK compatible color, and that's the color standard for prints. That's what the comics you read from IDW. That's what they're all using, and pretty much every other comic. I think some other countries have different standards for it, but I use specifically the American standard. The way we did that was we used a little color grading thing called a lookup table. My friend Ari developed a lookup table, pretty simple, that just converts colors to CMYK compatible colors, and I threw that on. And the big reason I did that is because there are some effects, especially like bright blues and stuff, that you can look at it, and it has a completely different color from the original colors that the comic is using. But because of the CMYK lookup table, it all looks correct. It looks almost like if the comic page had come to life in a way. Even that's a really corny way to say it, but that was kind of my intent there, was to make it feel like the effects had almost come directly from the comic. Anyway, somebody else can take the floor on this because I am getting bothered. What?
Jeannie, you get Artsy, you want to say anything?
If well, I guess you go ahead, Jeannie, if you already have
Ooh,
something
I
to
was
add.
just gonna ask what the question was again.
What do you think was one of the best dubs? I think, was it right, Chris?
I was saying which dub was like the one you're most proud of and stuff.
Gotcha.
So I didn't really contribute to much on the IDW side. The only things that I've contributed the most in our stuff in Archie, and even that I didn't really do much. I think the one that I'm the most proud of, the work that I put most work in, has to be is it like the chase dribble?
Oh
The-
yeah,
The
yeah, the
train one?
chase. Yeah, that
Yeah.
one was awesome because we made like moving backgrounds to simulate like a train moving at
Mhm.
high speed. So
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that
that
one is
that has to be the
actually
one that I'm the
really
most proud
crazy.
of. Well, let's see.
I think you had
Uh,
to make like longer pieces of art, right? That were like
Yeah,
looping backgrounds so that they could sort
yeah,
of loop seamlessly.
yeah. I don't know if I made train tracks, but I definitely made moving trees or bushel, just leaves and
Yeah, you
stuff.
made the moving bushes.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like that came together quite nicely.
all right, I guess I give my answer. Let's see. In terms of actual contribution, not as much like compared to Gerbil and Landy, obviously, but the it's the issue after issue 30. The background for that one, I think I was proud of that one and how Landy actually made like the actual art that I made for that move look really good. I think it was issue was it 31? The one where Sonic like falls down, he was supersonic, goes into Blaze's world, and it's like the end of that issue. I think
Yeah, I
it
think it
was
was 30.
30.
Just 30?
It was
I
30. It
don't
was
remember.
30. Okay, it was one of those 30, 31. I can't remember because like it was one of those. That one particularly proud of like my work contributing that. But All or Nothing definitely is my personal favorite. Second favorite, honestly, and again, I say this all the time. I wish it was complete, but the Tails dub, that one is like a personal favorite of mine. Just looking at some of the clips that were released, that obviously like to me I also felt kind of proud of myself because I voiced Karatia in that one, and it sucks you only see her in that scene that was released because there's a whole scene with her, and unfortunately we don't have much that was saved from that project. But what was shown off, I was like really astounded by everyone's voice work and just the editing that went into it. um yeah, everyone contributed to their voice work on that, and just Gerbil, like I really loved that editing style that he was going for in that one. So yeah, those are my personal favorites.
If you do want to see Artie's scenes as Karatia in the Tales dub, in the Discord server, the Adrenaline Dubs Discord server, you can scroll up in announcements and you can find some of the scenes that weren't put in the video. If anyone is curious.
Thank you for the question, Chris.
Yep, no
Yeah.
problem. I'll be supporting you no matter what, and I'll see you guys later.
Oh, thank you so
Let's
much for your question.
And take it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, Jeannie, Artisy, which one of you would like to pick?
I'll let Arcee pick this time.
Okay. Let's see. Out of the three, let's go for. Oh, I hope I'm saying this right. Meito. I hope I'm saying that name right because I feel really bad if I'm not. Yeah, Meito.
Hello. You got it right.
Oh, thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you again.
It
Welcome.
was nice meeting you. How are you?
Yeah.
I'm doing good. Okay, so here's my question. On um on the bad guys issue was so what was Dr. Starline looking? I don't know. Sorry.
Your audio's ducking a bit.
Yeah. Um so um so why was Dr. Starline looking for something in Eggman's nearest facilities?
We don't make the comics, we just dub them. So
Oh yeah. So
any plot holes or any
any plot
inconsistencies,
holes
yeah.
about it?
I don't know, does anyone know the reason?
I do not. I don't read the comics.
I don't work for IDW, so
I
Yeah.
don't read the comics. That's crazy to
don't.
say. Isn't it? Yeah.
I don't.
Nobody reads the
It's
comics.
true.
Wow.
I read them.
either-
I read them. It's just a really out of
It's-
left field question.
I can neither
It is
confirm or
a-
deny any of
It
the,
is crazy. It is crazy because there definitely have been a few comic dubs that we like just haven't read and then just dubbed, like just kind of like dubbed as we've read it. Does that make sense? Like it's our first time reading the comic fully as we're dubbing it. I can't speak for Landy, but for me, there's definitely been like one or two Archie issues that I just did not read that I just dubbed while I was reading it. Like there was no background information or research done.
With
Go ahead.
IDW, I've read them all, but some of them kind of run together in my head. Archie even more so. Like if you asked me, especially because it's in like the 200s by the time we actually dub them, if you asked me which issue Lord Hood first appears in, for instance, just off the top of my head because I voice him, I wouldn't know. I couldn't tell you. I know he appears in the Egg Bosses thing, Eggman's Dozen. That's it. I know he appears in the main Archie series, but I don't know when. Same with IDW. It's just kind of a case of just earlier I couldn't tell you which exact. I feel like it's 30. Which exact issue Sonic like crashes down in Blaze's world?
I admire the honesty.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
So after what was Starline doing? I don't recall
No
the exact
idea.
situation.
he was finding minions. And it's like really finding minions for his own like personal army, and then dumping them like trash. So
He wanted
You
the
know,
power
that's
cores
so
from
good.
Sonic Heroes to. Oh, okay. Yeah, I
yeah,
guess
that's
what he was doing.
right. That's right. The tricore thing that
Trying to
he
make
used.
Tricor, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. See, that's the thing. I know the basis, but then I miss details, so I couldn't tell you what happens all the way through a comic issue. Sometimes it just flies over my head. Sometimes.
Well, thank you for the question.
You're welcome. It's
Thank
nice
you.
to meet you guys again.
It's nice to meet
Yeah.
you.
Nice to meet you too.
Absolutely.
All right, Jean, I guess your turn to pick
Okay.
someone.
Let's do. Emerald Cabbage has had their hand up for a while. Let's just. Yeah, let's let them ask their
Yeah.
question.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy. Dear God. Hang on.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice
Hello,
to
it's
meet
Yeah.
you too.
Nice to
Nice
meet
to
you
meet you
too.
I was wondering what inspired you to dub the IDW comics.
Landy.
Sorry, I'll respond to that in a second. My house
Yeah.
is really loud.
Give it a second. There was a bat in his room.
All right.
Well, you'll get your answer.
Landy,
Really
ladies and
good.
gentlemen.
There you go. Yep.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
No, you're good.
So you asked what inspired us to start dubbing the IDW dubs or comics?
Yes.
Rather?
Yes.
Okay. It originally started. Me, Trev, Ryan, really just a few people. We used to be part of a project called Shattered Realities. It was like a Sonic RPG game thing. And eventually we just became friends through that and just grew our voice acting skills. Maybe a year or two later, we were all together in a call, and we were just live dubbing. Sorry, we were live dubbing some of the reboot Archie stuff. Just like 5 or 6 of us just handling all the voices on it and just having a blast. And Trev described this very well the last time a question like this was asked. We were thinking like, we like doing this and we're pretty good at it, so we should make something out of that. I had an editing background due to I made a lot of YouTube poop and I made a lot of mashups back in the day, so I was pretty good on video and audio. And then all of us just were pretty solid voice actors, so we kind of came together and we wanted to do a dub channel, but we weren't really quite sure what we wanted to dub. But then the IDW comics were announced, and we were like, oh, we can do those because those are like right on the horizon. So that's what we started doing. Everything just kind of fell into place real nicely and just clicked. So that was what
Cool.
inspired us to do those.
Awesome. Thank you for answering my question.
No
Thanks for
problem.
asking.
And if anyone else has anything to add, they can.
I wasn't around for it.
Well, I guess the question would shift to what made you want to dub Archie then.
I don't know. I can't remember.
It came to me in a divine vision.
It came to me in a dream.
I had a premonition, and God told
Something
me.
inside me just snapped. I didn't care.
Why do you sound like that? Ew.
That was beautiful. What you mean?
I'm the mighty Prince Vegeta.
Ew.
That's actually a really good impression of Vegeta. Did you know that was really
that's pretty good.
Man, I thought he just walked in the room.
Could I be part of a project?
Yeah.
Could I be on your?
Ow. Why are you sounding like that? That's
Please.
gross.
Say something you think would fit. You know.
Say something you think fits. There you go. Castingcallclub.com. I guess that's the answer to your question.
Thank you. It was nice. It was nice meeting you all.
Nice to meet
It's
you
nice
too.
to
Thanks
meet
for
you
the
too.
question.
Talking with you. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emerald.
Yes.
Of the cabbage variety.
Mm-hmm.
That was so dumb. Next.
I think it loops back to us, Josh. You pick.
All right. Decisions. Let me get my man Sully up in here. Sully Ulchin 976. How's it going?
It's Archie.
Hello.
Hello.
I know how to word.
Fine, it's nearly 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's fair, because it must be late for you over there.
There it is. All right. Just got a really basic question. What's your favorite type of wisp, and what do you like about them?
Oh, what was the question?
What's your favorite
What did
wisp, and what do you like about them?
None of them. I hate Sonic Forces.
But they appeared in
don't know.
colors too.
Dude.
I thought you said. Sorry, I thought you said wisp. I thought you said wisp. I was
Oh
like,
no, wisp, like the
No,
actual. Yeah.
I mean, you could technically scoot the question over the wisp spawns, maybe.
what are the wisps again? I'm just gonna pick which one looks cool.
Well,
Good answer.
None of them. They all look obnoxious.
Man, the Wisps are not having a good day today.
I rest in peace, Whisper. She's just crying in the corner. I can feel it.
I like Black Bomb from Sonic Lost World because it has it's got the hillbilly music when you use it.
Oh, that's right. I forget.
It's got like redneck music when you play it. It's so out of place. It's so
Yo,
funny.
I love the Alabama Wisp.
Yeah, literally. Wisp from the south.
I like
the big shitty.
Oh. I like the Ghost Wisp because it's a new Wisp, so they had to make new music for it, and it sounds like my computer has a virus. Or wait, no. No, it's not the Ghost Wisp that has it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Hover Wisp. I'm sorry, Hover Wisp. I owe you my life. When I have the Hover Wisp, it sounds like my computer has a virus.
The Bonzi Buddy Wisp.
Sounds like I got some kind of like adware or something.
Yeah.
I don't know why my brain makes that connection.
It's the Bonzi Buddy Wisp.
And they're both they're both green. Okay, they both look the same.
I don't know if we've been properly.
The Ghost has like a really like sick sounding beat.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, my favorite.
It sounds like Seabat.
Yeah.
God, it does. Oh my god, it does.
Okay. Favorite looking one has to be Hover Wisp. But I kind of like the Blue Wisp just for the music because it sounds like you're answering for a game show.
Do you mean Cube?
Yeah, Cube. Yeah, the Cube one. because it does kind of
Man,
look.
Wisps
It
is
kind
not
of
having a
sounds
good
like.
day. We're not even remembering these names.
Yeah.
I'm holding back my hatred. Well, not holding back my hatred. I'm too tired.
Hashtag fake fan.
You're just a little hater.
No, yeah, but best in looks, hover best music for me is Blue Cube because it does sound like game show music for some reason. So
I like the violet wisp. I just like its smile. I like the way it looks.
oh yeah. Violet's
Violet Void.
the void one, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because
Maybe.
purple is frenzy.
Mm-hmm. The
I
purple.
love how the spike wisp makes me feel like I'm shredding my ears with a cheese grater.
Yeah. Oh, I just got done playing Generations 2. Yep. Still do not like Spike.
Well, thank you for the question.
Thank you, Sully.
No problem. We're gonna leave those hanging when asked the resistance, but now when A-Dub's YouTube poops Landy.
Yeah, one
We
of
only
these
have
days.
time for
Is he,
one
is he
question.
gone? Okay, he's gone. I hate wisps, and I'm going to kill every single one of them.
Damn, so violent.
Oh,
I
wait.
haven't even started. No,
You
I think
started.
the wisps are okay. I think they get thrown around and shoehorned a little bit, but
I can
they
understand
work.
that.
I think they work. Like TSR, I think they were a really cool use of.
Yeah, that was
power ups
good.
were
I
a cool
liked
use of
those.
it. I mean,
Yeah,
you,
no,
you
I
play
agree
like
with you.
transformed, and it's like, what the hell is this? A blowfish, a catching mitt? Like, who came up with these? If they're all references to Sega properties, I'm gonna feel really, really stupid. But I mean, I don't know. Either way, they don't really speak to me in the same way like Mario Kart's like shell and stuff, and other bespoke
Yeah.
items that feel right at home in Mario.
I agree with you. Yeah, I actually agree with you.
And the wisps at least feel like something that it's like, okay, it's something from Sonic that I recognize. Like
Yeah.
even if they make a new wisp, it's like, all right, yeah, that's part of the wisp thing. And I like the Planet Wisp stages too in TSR. Those are really fun.
New wish shows up. Oh boy, a new gimmick.
Alrighty, I guess it's my turn to pick. I'm gonna call on Radar. Come on up.
I see Ryan in the chat. Hey, Ryan.
Hello,
Yes,
Ryan.
hello, Ryan.
Hello, Ryan down there, and hello, people up here.
Welcome.
Hello,
Hello.
Radar.
Hello. Hi, guys. I've talked to some of you before.
Mm-hmm.
No, you haven't. I don't know you.
Who does
you.
guy here? New phone. Who does?
And except for you. Okay.
Same, and I'm sorry.
Okay, maybe I haven't talked to everyone, but you know what? It's nice to be seeing you.
Yeah.
Same here.
My question is more on the side of just the IDW Sonic comics in general, and I'd like to know what is your favorite art style depicted in the comics? Like which artist's style do you like in the book and such?
Oh, that is such a broad question for me because I have like 3 for the top of my head.
Aaron Hammerstrong is pretty damn good.
Yeah, no, he's on model for some of the pages he does looks like straight from like the Sonic Channel art. It is so good. It is so good. Me personally, as of recently, DG-Man.
Yes, DG's really good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Like the colors he uses and just the way he draws the characters they're fantastic.
It's gorgeous. Well, I think usually it's another person doing colors, but yeah.
Yeah, but the pages that he does do, like the colors and stuff, that looks really good.
900 Adventure comes to mind when it comes to Min's colors. It's really good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in full yet, but I did see some bits from his, and it looks fantastic. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have like a number one favorite artist, especially because I forget a lot of the names usually. But I do have some that like immediately come to mind as like just kind of stand out. Aaron Hammerstrong, Thomas, don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger. Okay, I wanted to say that, but I didn't know. Yardley is another really good one, but he doesn't come on the comic that often, which is kind of a shame because I really like his stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say Yardley, but I didn't even. I only knew his Archie stuff. I didn't know that he did stuff for IDW.
Yeah.
That was my
Tracy.
introduction.
Yeah, Tracy did covers. He did the Endless Summer comic, the first half. And he did some parts of Zeddy Hunt and
Didn't he
a couple
early
of other
one,
things.
like issue, was it 7? Where it was the Sonic and Shadow fight. He did that one, I think.
That's he did 5 and 6.
Okay, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, he was early on. Well, he did issue 1 as well. So
I like Adam as well. His stuff is a little too like his current stuff is a little too 3D looking for my taste, but he is extremely skilled and he is great at what he does regardless.
His action scenes are really top notch, and
Yeah.
just the way he does those, they're really good.
Yeah.
I see that he's improved doing a stylized Sonic as of lately, especially with the 2024 annual recently. It's a really nice Sonic of his.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Gerbil, did you get to answer?
I don't care about
probably
his
Adam
answer.
Bryce Thomas.
Wow.
I don't know. I think. What did you say? I was too busy not listening to whatever you had to say.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Like
probably
who-
Adam Bryce
who's-
Thomas. Yeah.
Yeah, whose artist style you
Yeah.
you like the comic.
I definitely
Yeah.
like Adam Bryce Thomas. I think he's probably the most appealing to me. I think they're all good. I just think that like, oh, who's that other guy? Something Hammerstrom.
Hammerstrom.
Aaron Hammerstrom.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I think he's the best. Oh, wait, he does only colors, doesn't he? He doesn't do.
No,
No,
No, he
doesn't
does.
do
He does penciling.
Yeah.
Oh, he does. He
pencils.
does. Oh, okay. Yeah, then him
He did,
actually. Yeah. Aaron Hammerstrom,
yeah.
definitely.
Most notably come to mind issue 63, the second half, and also he also wrote 900 Adventure, the segment with Sonic, Blaze, and Cream.
Yeah.
He did that and the interiors.
And
Yeah.
Gerbil, how could you forget? He also did the Tails 30th anniversary, did the Sonic 30th anniversary.
Yeah, he
comic
mainly
from
did the
Exodus.
Yeah, well, that's I didn't forget. That's why I said his
Yeah.
name.
Okay, okay.
And he's doing the Knuckles one coming up too.
I'm sure.
that's
it will
right,
be
he is.
Fantastic.
I will say
yeah.
Evan's been shredding it recently. Really like the that one issue that was colored by Josh Burcham. Really like the art in that one.
68. No, 68. Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the salamander.
Yeah,
Again, some of the issues just run together in my head. I forget the exact numbers, but I know
Evan's-
I know events for the most part.
Yeah, Evan's current style is really good. Like this, it's probably for me personally. I love this. Probably the best looking Sonic they've been drawing. You know, this current streak. It looks really good. So
I can't wait to see her work for 75 since she's also doing stuff in that as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, she is right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think. Oh wait, no. No, yeah, I think that.
Did everyone answer?
Oh no, I was gonna say I couldn't remember Kelp. You're on IW, but I couldn't remember if you were also a co-host
I'm
or
a-
not. And I was like, oh, do
I'm
I,
just
do
a
I ask
panel host.
Kelp? Or- I swear,
We're
it's not-
both the panel. We're both the
just
panel
hosts.
hosts.
We chime in occasionally, but I'm good.
Yeah, I'm friends with most of the people. I'm friends with most of the people here, but I'm not a part of the team. No.
I know that Josh was.
I'm
I
a
was
part of the
gonna say-
team, but I'm a small part, and I'm the host of this panel, so it's not about me. But
Are you-
if I had to
are you-
answer all of them,
You're good.
yeah.
Okay. I guess that works for me. Thanks, guys. Can't wait to see upcoming works and all that. I will take my leave now. Bye.
Take it easy.
Goodbye. Thank you for your question.
Absolutely. Also, MB, freaking MB's putting it like justice for whips.
MB's been going
I
crazy
heard-
with the drawings.
MB's
I
very
heard you
fast.
say. I heard you
I'm
say.
gonna put.
Like-
oh, I know. They've done so with me as well. I'm definitely gonna put these in the forefront for the edited version.
Like
Yeah.
Josh,
got,
for a second I thought you said justice for whips, and I was like, what?
Oh God, no, you're not about to get me canceled. No.
We got one more. We got time for one more question, and there's one more hand up. So let's do this.
Alrighty.
It's for
All right,
Blue
come on up,
Sheep.
Blue Shy or Blue
Is it
She.
Blue Shy?
or
Is it Blue Shy? Blue Shy.
It's Blue She.
Okay.
Blue She?
Okay, sure.
What's your question?
Well, I only wanted to ask, who's each of your guys' favorite IDW exclusive character, as like a character that only appears in IDW comics.
Oh, ooh, that's
Clutch.
I think
I-
Tangle or like Ruff.
Definitely Clutch for me. I love him.
Yes.
I love
Yeah.
Clutch.
I love Clutch. I love you.
Clutch is my boy.
Clutch is so good.
Underline Slopper.
I love Underline Slopper.
I cannot wait. I gotta say it. I cannot wait till we get started on the White Park Chateau. I can't wait for that one. You guys here because it's so
Been
good.
a long time coming.
Yeah, seriously, I was wondering.
Shall race this bad McBases?
Yeah.
Though my personal favorite is when it was first starting off, definitely Whisper. I really did like her and her background, and I don't know. It's just her character design was cute to me, and just her friendship with Tangle. I was like, yes, this is my character right here. And she's a
Whisper's
sniper,
really good.
and I play snipers a lot in first and third person shooters, so I relate to her.
So you're a gamer. Oh.
I know that the cursed class of people in society.
Take that.
Anyone else? Any favorite IDW characters?
Hup. I already stated mine.
Gerbil's
I don't
muted.
think- Is there anyone else? Did he answer?
Who all answered? I know, Landy, you answered.
Gerbil's favorite character is Lanolin. He loves her so much.
I love Lanolin.
He's absolutely over the moon for Lanolin. Yeah, when he comes,
he's-
when he comes
oh my
back,
God.
ask him about it, and he's gonna be like,
Oh,
yeah, I
he just-
really like Lanolin, the famously hated IDW character. Yeah, my favorite.
Yeah, he just like fawns over her. It's actually kind of obnoxious when he talks about it, but you can tell he just loves it so much. Okay, Purple, do you have a favorite
Yeah.
IDW Sonic character?
It's Lanolin.
My favorite IDW Sonic character. I feel like I've been asked this question on this exact panel before. I don't know. I think maybe Surge. I think Surge is probably my favorite. I think her design, like, would
Surge
you
is
consider
great.
that IDW exclusive? Because she's in
Yeah.
like Speed Battle.
Oh man, how could I forget about Surge and Kid? Wow, them two.
I almost forgot.
Exactly, I forgot
Surge
too.
starting like she appeared in the
Forgot
comics
too.
first.
Surge embodies like a lot of what I like in Sonic. Like I think like the character, like attitudes and like design philosophies and stuff. I think are really really cool.
You like Lanolin?
Not at all.
We thought you liked Lanolin. Oh no!
Maybe points for honesty.
I don't think
I don't know, I've
Lanolin's
never- I just-
underrated, but I don't think they give her enough situations where she's like,
Yeah.
like they kind of just have her in the like back for most of the comic, and then when she comes in, they kind of just she's this disillusioned, like just tired all the time character, and so
you know what
because
she is?
It feels like
It's
almost
funny.
like
It's funny,
abrupt to have that
No,
part of the dynamic.
Yeah, she's a. You know what I've always referred to Lanolin as? She is an industry plant. Like they are pushing her. They're really pushing her at the forefront of IDW now. Like someone out there is like paying for her inclusion to be in the main cast.
I just my personal take on it. I feel like because Adam Bryce Thomas actually does do a lot of like background for Lanolin, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, not a lot of that is explained in the comics. It's almost kind of like you have to pull from Adam's comics on Twitter and stuff to kind of get more background on her, and that kind of brings her down for me personally. Like I see the potential, but it's just I don't know, man.
Yeah, it feels
I mean,
like
I can
there's
understand
more.
that.
It feels like there's
I can
more
understand
there.
not really finding her too appealing because like it's not really shown that much in the comics. I can understand that, but like I kind of like give her like the benefit of the doubt a lot of times. So
I think she's got potential,
alright.
but for now, it's just like you said, it feels like there's story there that you only really understand if you either look at those comics that Adam makes or just have been paying attention to like her expression and extrapolated that as kind of an explanation for why she is the way she is now. I don't think she's a bad character, but I think there's like a bit of a communication thing, and there's a lot of moving parts when you make comics, so it's understandable that something like a development like that is pretty hard to get in there when you're already juggling some other, like, not only the main characters but also other characters like Surge, Whisper, just really like nuanced characters, you know.
Yeah.
And also,
I mean, I'm sure it's like they'll explain later on though in the comics. I mean,
I hope
they're not gonna
so.
leave that like just like an unresolved thing.
Yeah,
I think she'll have her time to really shine, because I do think that she doesn't have a bad dynamic with the other characters. It just feels very like, whoa, what's going on? Why is she like this? Because they haven't really given us an opportunity to properly know her until they started doing that.
Yeah, and why does it kind of feel sudden? You know, again, like if you haven't gotten the background information from those comics that Adam does,
Unfortunate
it does feel
circumstances.
like, yeah, like just a little rushed, I guess is the kind of be the word I choose, but you know, I just can't find the right word. I think
It does feel like the design got really popular and they wanted to start incorporating her as a character.
Yeah.
But like really fast. Because ever since like her first appearance in issue 2, people were like over the moon for her design. And then when she got like the redesign in 34, was it? Whichever one I'm working on.
I think it was 34, I want to say.
34, 35.
I might also be wrong. But
People saw her like redesign or whatever, and they were like, "Whoa, this should be a main character like now." And so they kind of just went into that. But I don't know. I don't know the thought processes that goes into it. Either way, I think I'm willing to wait out for her moment, because I didn't care immensely for Surge at first, and then they started developing her into what she is now, and I was like, okay, this is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing could happen to her.
I think everything will sort of sort itself out. The thing I've learned about IDW is if you're not quite
It
on
takes
board with
time.
something, it eventually starts picking up. And I think even Evan mentioned that exact thing. She was saying, like, you know, a lot of the last like 20 or so issues has been set up for the ideas that they really want to start like going whole hog into and taking the story in a new direction. Like, I really like the writer's arc, but it took a lot of comics that I wasn't as interested in to get to that point. So, you know, I got faith that kind of things will work their way out in the future, but I don't know. I don't need to be telling you this. This is just my take. No.
I mean,
I'm totally not being paid like $5,000 by Sega to say any of this so that you watch or read the comics.
You're doing this for free, pal.
Yeah. No, just,
All right.
Let me hide my wallet real quick. Yeah.
Thank you for the question.
Yeah.
All right.
Much for question.
All right, no problem.
Take it easy.
Alrighty, and I believe I see a certain Ryan up in the audience. So I'm gonna go ahead and call them up real quick. Come on up.
Hi.
What do you want?
Hello, Adrenaline Dubs.
Hello, Ryan.
Suddenly it got sticky in here.
I had a question. So, there's this Ryan character that keeps appearing in your videos, and I'm a little concerned.
Okay, so that's all the time we have for questions. Thanks everybody for coming along.
Wait,
to the panel.
Thanks for tuning into the panel.
Now, the Ryan character, that is actually, man, I had something really funny prepped, like, as soon as you said that, and I just completely lost it.
Could you perhaps be the twin of Ryan? Is your name Nira? Is Nira in the audience with us tonight?
No, actually, it's just like it's the next official Sonic character, Sonic IDW character. It's just, you know, we're affiliated with Sega.
Yeah, Sega actually makes the comics, and they make the dubs, and yeah, it's just.
Well, Sega do the dubs and we make the comics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I knew it.
That means one of us is responsible for Landlin. So
it's my fault.
Do you have a question, Ryan? Do you have a question to ask us?
That was my question.
Okay, well, thanks for the question. I don't appreciate your dumb question.
You're gonna make me cry.
And you're
I'm
fired from
really,
Adrenaline Dubs.
Really sad I lost my answer. It was something about Sonic Forces.
Oh, okay. That's so fair. But yeah, Ryan, look, this Ryan character is problematic. They say nasty things. They say nasty things about Archie. And that doesn't stand with me. That doesn't sit with me very well.
Yeah,
They say nasty things.
that's not good.
They say nasty things about Landy's bum hip. They say nasty things about his glass eye. And it's just not very
One eye
nice.
sees
It's
the
just
future,
wrong.
the other sees the past.
It's just sick and wrong. It's just messed up and wrong, and he does it willingly. They just do it willingly.
With
And when
no
he crosses them,
reason.
And when he crosses his eyes, he can see the present.
He lifts up Landy's pirate patch and makes fun of him.
Yeah,
His
it's
little,
actually
his
really
little
mean.
pirate eye.
really bad.
Yeah, this Ryan character.
Yeah,
in
the Landy
the
guy is
videos
equally
we've
as
been
bad.
doing, like the videos for like Revo and Expo, where it's like we're gonna be here. That is one of the possible avatars in Sonic Forces, which you can play right now on Steam.
Oh my god, right now?
With us in the
If
credits,
you wanted
yeah.
to, yes, you can play it on Switch and also Xbox.
I'm gonna go buy it right now.
And you can make Ryan, and you can jump off of platforms and into the void over and over again. If you hate them so much.
And look, spoiler alert for Overclocked, but Ryan the cat actually saves the day at the end. Like they save the
You
day.
weren't supposed to say that. That was going to be saved for the big the big update. And
Ryan
you
the
ruined
cat
it.
plants a
You've
bomb
ruined it all.
in Classic Sonic's shoe.
Ah, shoot. You gotta walk back that update. It can't happen now.
We gotta roll
Oh
it
no,
back.
I
We gotta
ruined it.
change
Oh
it.
no.
Roll
Oh,
it
no,
back.
Roll that.
They rolled it back in real time. I can't believe it.
I'm the one responsible for them canceling an update. I'd like to apologize. I'm gonna go and set up my apology video right now. So.
All right.
Ryan,
Well,
why-
Okay,
why
I'll
are
look
you- why
forward
aren't you
to
here?
that.
Like a real YouTube.
Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Why wasn't Ryan here? Why wasn't Ryan brought on the panel?
I don't know.
I didn't write the promo image.
Yeah, I don't know who that.
Sick
new
of Ryan. We're
was.
just fed up with Ryan.
Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have. But thank you all for tuning into the Adrenaline Dubs Q&A. Thank you guys so much for coming. It's always a pleasure to have you here at Revo. Always a pleasure, and it's just great to have you on. So, you want to give any last words before you leave?
Yeah. If you guys are heading over to Sonic Expo in Dallas, hope to see you guys there because some of us will be heading to the Sonic Expo this year.
Buy gold now.
Yeah.
My last word. I've got some last words as well. My last words are: if you're gonna go to the 7-Eleven and get those $1 shakes, make sure that you get the regular cup instead of the large cup because last night I did it and it spilled everywhere and it made a mess on the make your own milkshake machine, and I had to get the guy to come clean it up. So that's my last word.
Duly noted.
That was a good last word.
Yeah,
good
that's
last
pretty
word.
good. I will.
I don't need you to tell me. I know.
Okay, settle, simmer. My last word is bye.
All right.
Good last word.
That's good. That's a good answer.
word. That's a good word.
Good answer.
Yeah, but stay tuned for more from Adrenaline Dubs, and if you're going to Expo, you'll see some of them there. I mean, I'm gonna be there. Josh will be there. Landy will be there.
Yeah.
Gene will be there.
Gene
And
will be there.
everyone here except me is gonna be there.
Everyone except for Gerbil.
Sigh.
Eventually, you'll find your way to America.
Yeah, because you live in the land down under.
I'll
So.
stumble my way. I'll wake up there one day.
Yeah.
You'll stumble backwards and
He's
end
just gonna
up in
wake up
text.
to like 5 spam calls.
Yeah.
You wake up and he's like in the middle of the convention. He's like, oh.
I'm in the middle of the stage. Yeah. Well,
All right. Well, thank you, everyone, and you guys have a great rest of the convention. We'll see you later.
Goodbye, everyone.
peace.
Peace.